So my name's Mia Bays and my company name is Missing in Action Films. I'm from London, UK. I would say the kind of key things we found that are very, that mean you can be very flexible at a lower budget is that you're less burdened by commercial pressures. It means that you can be very often much more flexible creatively. It means that you have a lot less riding on you as talent, the writer, director, producer particularly. It's hard on. If you've got a big financial responsibility, especially early in your career, it means that you've really got to deliver a hit. Whereas at the micro budget, you can concentrate on the kind of artistic and creative elements. You're not burdened by the same things. I would say money, having access to resources and finance is not always the most useful situation. I think as independent filmmakers, we all dream of having, you know, a studio deal or kind of millions of dollars at our disposal, and very often when you look at what's happened from when someone's been independent and then created a massive success and then suddenly had lots of offers and could do anything, they often don't do their best work next. It's called, in music, second album syndrome. You know, it's often very hard to follow up, and so I think that actually you have to be very sort of wary of how you manage, you know, the kind of access to resources if you've had a lot of success. And actually you can come up with much more interesting solutions if you can't buy your way out of a problem. And, you know, half of your job is making the film, but half of it is getting the film out into the world, and it starts often with festivals. So what you need to do as soon as you get into that festival, as soon as you hear, you need to try and get yourself a sales agent deal, and they should be your guide and they should be the people that put up the marketing money. And also, you know, they will help you get a really good publicist. You need a good publicist who's used to the festival circuit, who can make sure your film gets loving attention amongst the press, and who finds the right champions amongst journalists and critics. The biggest tip I would have is that people think that just because they've got in, that's it, and, you know, my career's made and I'm going to be very fabulous and living in the Hollywood Hills in a year. And actually that's not really the case, and you have to really work hard at that festival.